Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of June 29th. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, as well as hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, for all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from everyone that you've subscribed to my channel, that you liked what you heard, it resonated. So thank you for letting me know that. It truly is appreciated. Okay. Oh, nice. Queen of Rods. So, feeling more in charge. More success, taking new adventures. You're feeling more stronger, so you're taking action, you're motivated to making changes, and you are maintaining the power position. So that's good. You're really in touch with what you desire. So you're really turning things on for yourself. You know, you're developing more strength within yourself, more assurance, taking a little more bolder moves. And this is lucky for you because it seems to be working out as you go. And the Knight of Rods. Okay, so definitely charging forward. Looks like there's a vacation coming up for some of you that you've been trying to figure it out. For your future, which way you're going, where you're at. But it looks like an active vacation as well. You know, this could be you getting in your vehicle and going camping or whatever it happens to be for you, taking a train somewhere. You are really ready to just let loose. You know, you're listening to yourself. You're really having a good time and you're not holding back. Like you are really okay with being a little more impulsive, though you know the consequences of more than most, and you watch for that. You're not totally out of control here. You're just really letting your hair down to experience new things. And the Five of Rods. Yeah, let them talk sort of attitude. You're not participating in this. If there's any competition whatsoever, you're not involving yourself in it. You are just enjoying yourself as you go, being much more calmer, content, and knowing what you know. So, you know, there's disagreements, conflicts. You're just letting them do their own thing and just stepping away from it. So good on you for doing that. Ooh, look at the wheel. Something has changed in a good way. This is good luck, karma, life cycle, and destiny. I really like that. This is your turning point. There's no going back for after this round. You've changed, you've evolved, you know, you've had your ups and downs, but you had faith and you followed through, and it really changed your outcome for your future. And you are very content right now on how things are looking. And the Page of Swords. Nice. Absolutely. If there's anything going on, like this is your storm warning, that there may be a few disagreements, you know, that big blowout, it needs to be based on fact to you. You know, you're seeing people like to, you know, say things or do things, but you are not participating. You're listening. So good on you. You know, there's some relationships that are now going to show you who you're going to have around you. You know, you're just cutting loose what doesn't fit anymore. You're doing this very fairly, you know, but you're not stepping down. You will speak your mind, and then the words and that will just be that. And you're walking away from this. So you're ready, if need be. And the Queen of Pentacles, yes, watching your finances, making sure you get the good deal. And you always do this. This is just a natural instinct to you, making sure your bank accounts are continuing to grow, money continues to flow. You're finding different avenues for finances for yourself. You're keeping yourself on your toes this week with your outcome for the future. Some of you are looking to start a new business, like own your own business or participate in a business that's already started. Maybe you're going to go in businessship with somebody else. But no matter what it is, this is a new income coming into your life. So you'll get paid twice for your work. So you're hunting down, for some of you, bargains, like trying to find I don't know. Good God, there's so many things to buy out there, isn't there? This could be a desk, but you're making sure you're getting the best deal, that sort of thing. And the King of Swords, yeah. See, sitting in your power, knowing your inner strength. You're flooded with all kinds of new ideas and growth. If there's any problems, you're attacking them. Like, you're not just holding back. You're fixing and repairing and clearing. You have solutions coming out all over the place. You're getting credit for all your hard work. People are starting to recognize you, and you are sitting in that, I know, attitude in a good way. You really are. You've earned this. It's been tough, but you've managed to keep going because you knew it was the right thing for you. So you found your inner strength, you're in touch with what it is you need to do, how to accomplish things, and you don't back away. Some of you are taking care of your health as well. It seems to be on the forefront here as well, which is good. You're making a plan for the future, not only for your work, but for your health. You really are now starting to take care of yourself. Much more than you have. You're making sure you're getting enough sleep, eating the right foods, taking that time out to take a walk if you choose to, or just do nothing and calm the mind. But you are really taking care of you. And the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you're definitely looking into something. Doing some homework here because it's something that you want more clarity on. And you are not afraid to sit down and do what you got to do to figure your stuff out. Some of this is just a course of interest that you decided that you want a little more knowledge on, but you have a passion for this and you're very skillful. You are. And when you take on a task, and that can be, repairing your kid's tire on their bike, you really go all in till you figure it out, sort of thing. So you are really in that mode of growing your finances, taking care of your health, doing your homework for yourself. And the shadow, yeah, stepping out of the shadows finally, stepping into the light. Not so much doubt, worry, stress, all that. You've made it. And you can finally accept that and release the doubts in your life, all the stress, the worries, overanalyzing, overthinking, coulda, woulda, shouldas, and you're finally just taking that breath, letting it go, stepping out into the light. Oh, the Magician. Nice. Very nice. Taking action, manifesting, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, going forward. If you have a plan to do anything, whether that's taking a trip, starting a business, making investments, not only do you do your homework, you make sure you keep an eye. So you got your hands in this, making this a reality for you. So you're really stepping forward. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, looks like there could be, for some of you, a new birth in the family. New child coming in. Isn't that nice? And it can be a fur baby as well, Does not necessarily have to be a human. But it's exciting. It's joyful. This is good news coming in for you, you know, and this is for some of you. It's the thrill within the family. Like I said, there could be a birth in the family. There could be romance for some of you as well. This could be a new relationship starting up from a friendship, somebody that you've already previously known. And it just evolves. And you are okay with that because you're already happy with the other party as it is. So this is just an added bonus. You know, you're definitely learning to speak up more. And the Two of Swords, yes. Making that decision. You are being asked by the universe to make a decision. No longer sit on the fence and think and wonder and, you know, stress and worry. It's time to make a choice. And for many of you, it really comes with, you know, the mindset of coulda, woulda, shoulda, and you are really holding back, not quite sure which way to go on this. And you will make the decision because the universe is telling you it's difficult, but you're weighing the options. You're at a deadlock right now. You're not quite sure, you know, that sort of thing. But you will step into this because you don't stay in that frame for long. And the Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely financial news coming in. There's a new opportunity that's knocking at your door. So you get to, you know, there could be a chance to close a deal on something, a new agreement, a new assignment, and you are ready for this. And you are very much valued and will be paid to prove that. So you planted your seeds and here comes, you know, some good news for you. You're, like I said earlier, you're really truly taking care of your health because you're realizing that's your best investment right now for you. You've done your hard work. Now you're taking care of yourself. Oh, nice. The Sun. Happy times, happy life. You are really, really getting some luck. I like that. That's positive, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, wealth, success, and this is your rebirth. You're getting a reboot in a good, positive way. And the King of Rods. Yeah, you're motivated to make the change. Take charge, realizing that, you know, you do have confidence and you can make a plan and stick with it. Some of you are making a plan for the future for a trip, but whatever it happens to be for you, you really make sure you like if you're going camping, you have everything you need, including the matches, you know, that sort of thing. That's how detailed orientated you are right now. And you're realizing that you have all the tools that when you approach anything, any project, anything you do, that's how you go at it. You make sure you make plans, you master them, you have all that it takes, and then you proceed. And the Empress, yeah. Look at the strength, determination going forward. The knowing that everything is coming together for you. There's abundance, fertility, good presence, as in everything that you have. There's development, accomplishment, and growth here. And you take an action, and that is your universe giving back to you. So things are really starting to go in a much more calmer way. And the Six of Cups, I like it. Nostalgia, looking back. Could be looking back at your childhood. Maybe you've heard from some people that you haven't heard from in a while, and it just brings you back to that innocence, you know, of childhood, of what you said you're going to do or have, or, you know, just a more happier state of mind. And it really helps you to center for the next move forward. And the King of Swords. Look at you go. Yeah, you are really flooded with new kinds of ideas, growth. You know, if there's any kind of problems, definitely, you know, owning it, stepping up to it. That's your clarity. You know, you got two of them there, two Kings of Swords. So it's definitely telling you that, you know, you're approaching problems correctly. You know, you're getting credit for its due for your work. And the work doesn't have to be physical work as in a job. It can be just your work in life of what you've accomplished and what you've been through, that sort of thing. But you are feeling much more stable and assured of what your choices were the right ones for yourself. So good for you for recognizing that. And you are, if there's any obstacles at all, you're definitely making sure they're not there very long. And you're making plans for yourself going forward, taking care of your health, finding things that bring you more pleasure, and you are really having a good week with things, stability, people, places. You know, this is your feeling more goal orientated for your future, which is a good positive note. All right, and your oracle card. An emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely. People you can trust. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.